I have a
Okay.
question.
Yes.
Okay. Like, so my mom is like one of every person in my life. I feel like I've pushed away because
Mm-hmm.
I want to heal myself, and I have like triggers everywhere. Like
Mm-hmm.
everyone that's close to me is a trigger.
Yeah.
And now I'm like identifying with my loneliness because I don't have anybody because I've pushed all my triggers away. Like I'm trying to heal and you're triggering me, stay away. So I literally have no friends right now. I have, it's I don't have very close relationships right now because I've found like I'm being triggered a lot and I don't
Yeah.
want that. And then feeling lonely feels scary. So, am I gonna overcome my triggers with everyone because it's hard for me to be around people who I feel like I can hear what I can hear unhealthy like toxic decisions, and I feel like I don't want to be around that. It makes me
Yeah.
like when I'm listening to people make bad decisions, like I hate to say it, but like it's more like I begin to like act like who I'm around, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you are who you're around.
Yeah. Well,
You are who you hang with type of thing, or like, your tribe is like a reflection of you. And if I'm trying to like change my pattern and my addictions to like pain and my addictions to like self-sabotage and my addictions to like toxic relationships, like how am I supposed to have anybody in my life,
yeah.
like I don't know if I've outgrown people, or like how do I maintain like my life if I feel like I don't know how to explain it. It's like
No, you don't. I mean, I'll let you talk, but I know what's going on. So,
it it's like I don't know. I feel like alone because it's like
yeah.
I feel like everyone's in their pattern and they're committed to their pattern. And it's my pattern because they're a reflection of me, right? So like
Mm.
everyone's a mirror. So
Yeah.
everyone's a mirror, and I'm like, no, I'm changing this mirror. I don't want this mirror anymore. But those people are still in the mirror. Like they still see me. Do you know do you
Yeah,
get what I'm
but you
saying,
know
Kay?
why? Do you know why? Because you saying I don't want this mirror is you resisting the mirror, and what resists persists. So the mirror stays because you react to those triggers.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you said a lot, but I'm gonna like make this easy. Society and pop culture and a lot of funny Instagram posts always say, "Oh, yeah, you are who your tribe is, and cut these toxic people off." And I can't. This word is so dumb, toxic, right? It's such a dumb thing because it's just so judgmental. It's putting someone so in a box, and it says something about the person who uses that word. Not to say this about you because people don't know it and they hear it and they just repeat it. Pop culture and this new thing of, yeah, let's cut everyone off. But they don't understand that this is a mirror of you. You attracted that person. Try cutting them off. I bet in a week you're going to meet another person like that. Try
Right.
running away from that person. And what you probably realized is your box is becoming smaller and smaller. You can only hang out with less and less people until you're by yourself because everything and everybody around you triggers you.
Yeah.
So I want you to see the people like your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, I don't know if you have siblings, as gifts when they trigger you. Because now that you met me and I'm telling you this, I give you a tool how to work on this. Okay? Because
Mhm.
the beautiful thing is, what you don't know is this trigger is actually a gift because once you transform that trigger, you will become this shining light. Just shining light. Because what happens? Those triggers, and you imagine they are like rocks. Okay? They spread around your body and they're like rocks. And water hits that rock. Michael Singer talks about this. Water hits those rocks. And everybody, the energy, every time the energy hits those rocks, there's pain and there's a trigger.
Mhm.
Okay? So once we transform those rocks, the energy doesn't have to flow around those rocks anymore, and it flows purely through you. And you will be so charismatic. You will be such a shining light. You will be around people, and people will be like, Samantha, I don't know. And you don't even have to speak. Samantha, I don't know what's going on, but I just feel so comfortable around you. Your mom will say that. Other people will say that. And the beautiful thing is you're so aware. And I can see in your eyes, in your heart, in your commitment, how much you want that. So I'm going to tell you how to do it. And I'm going to do a meditation with you where I show you how to do it. And then next time you can do it, but be kind with yourself. Because what's going to happen is you will see the anger coming up. And you're like, okay, I'm going to make this. And you go, either if you're still with your mom in the room, you just watch it. And imagine having imaginary hands in there, right? In your body. And your imaginary hands always try to make it feel better. Because if you feel triggered, you don't want to feel that anger. You think it's bad. You don't want to feel that fear. You don't want to feel lonely. So let's say you feel lonely. You take your imaginary hands inside. You like, let me put Tinder over it. Let me put Bumble over it. Let me put calling my ex-boyfriend over it. Let me put calling my best friend over it. And you put trying to feel better over it, which sometimes it's important to just distract yourself with like watching a movie, doing something healthy, watching a movie, just distract yourself. But over time, you just keep that pattern. So you have this imaginary hands. What I'm going to tell you, next time you have that with your mom and that feeling comes up and you try to, because what you're really trying to do is you attacking your mom and you saying those things, you trying to make yourself feel better. You are trying to make it sounds like you want to help your mom, and you do want to help your mom, but it is because it would make you feel better to help your mom. So that feeling, if you have these imaginary hands, I want you to take them back. Take them back. It's almost like you tug of war. You know tug of war, right? You've been doing it when you were a kid, maybe even when you were in college. You pull tug of war with that feeling. And there's this beautiful analogy that Michael Singer uses. Imagine you are doing a tug of war with two football teams, and it's you on the other side. And you're just trying to go home, right? You're just trying to go home. But you on that rope, and the football team is pulling you. And then Master Yoda from Star Wars comes up to you, and he's like, and you're like, wait, Yoda, what are you doing here? And Yoda's like, hey, Samantha. Or if you Luke Skywalker. I don't know if you watch Star Wars. Do you watch Star Wars?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Hey, Luke, just, and you like, I just want to go home. And Yoda is, just let go of the hand. And you're like, no, I have trained this. I know how to do this. I know I have to cut these toxic people off. I need to figure this out. I learned this technique. I have to put my legs in the ground. I have to tense my leg muscles and put them in the ground. I know, Yoda. I know that's how I'm going to get home. I'm just pulling the two football teams home. I'm pulling the two football teams home. And the football teams are the emotions. And your emotions are as strong as football teams. And you're like, I'm going to pull them home. And Yoda's like, you're not going to pull them home. Just let go of the rope. And you're like, what do you mean? I always pulled this rope. I cannot just let go. What's going to happen? This emotion is just going to take me away. These football teams are just going to, no, just let go of the rope, Samantha. And you like, open it, and the football team falls away. They fall down, and you go home. 6, more fun. 5, more fun, more relaxed. 4, more fun, more relaxed. 3, more allowing, more easy. 2, more allowing, more fun, more easy. 2, more allowing. 1, more allowing, more refreshed, more easy. 0, more refreshed, more easy. Water. Slowly, 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 slowly open your eyes. Stay with yourself. Stay with you. You don't have to say anything to me. I want you to stay with you, stay with that sensation that you are right now. Okay, how do you feel?
Um, I feel relaxed.
You did so great.
Oh my God. I feel
You're gonna,
light.
that's great. You're gonna feel so great the next days too.